Is it the inaugural episode of the Wholesome Feed Me episodes? Yes, it is. So you biscuits know I love traveling with the kiddos. I love finding the best foods, whether it's near to home or far away. And so I thought I would bring you along on this series of delicious, fabulous foods, the kind of foods that we're like, oh man, I wish I had that to you right now. Oh. And today I'm going to bring you along to actually my hometown, Santa Barbara, California, and some of the yummiest cookies you can find there. So I thought this would be fun. I have a friend that still lives there, and they were like, oh, you have to try these grocery store chocolate chip cookies. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I have my favorite cookies in Santa Barbara, and I was like, I'll go back to that bakery while I'm in town. So we wanted to do a little mashup of what are the best cookie options in all of Santa Barbara. And I think it comes down to these two so far. We've tried a lot of different cookies over the years in Santa Barbara, and I think these are the winning ones. Good morning, biscuits. Are you ready for the Battle of the Cookies vlog? Okay, we asked around. We found out where are the two best cookies in Santa Barbara, and we're gonna bring you along. And you are gonna help us discover which of these cookie places are the best. Renault's Fabulous Pastry Shop, Bristol Farms grocery store with warm cookies from the bakery that they serve you. We don't know. We're gonna try it out, and we're gonna battle it out while Pear Bear licks things. Hi, how you doing? It's good to lick things. She says, why not lick it? Every single thing in this place. Yeah, floor, chairs. So let's find out what the cookie battle determines. Oh, I know. I like being dramatic about cookies because cookies are awesome. If we look hot and sweaty, that's because it is 1,000,000 degrees right now in Southern California. And you know what? Air conditioning will not be enough, but we're gonna wear our autumn PJs. We're gonna pretend that it's cold out and enjoy the glorious sunshine and so many cookies. Pear Bear, what do you think is gonna be the best cookie? Who's gonna win? Should we go now? Should we go get cookies? Oh, she says there's no time like the present to go. Cookie battle. Okay, biscuits, you ready? We're gonna cookie. I want to show you some of the best cookies in California. Because biscuits, you know, I don't exactly have a problem with eating all the cookies. Yes, we have all the mommy and me matching pajamas. I will show you when the kids are actually in their pajamas, because right now Pear Bear is having breakfast just in her, yes, just in her diaper. Yes, because she's eating all the tasty num-nums. But let me show you. So, my hometown in Santa Barbara has a Bristol Farms that opened up. And ooh, what could be in here but succulent? Let me see if I can get this to focus, biscuits. So these are a little under $4, which is cheaper than those Seattle cookies that you saw in my mukbang that I so love. And they're absolutely gigantic, like just huge. They are so good. It sides my face, so I gotta say, if you're in SoCal, I highly recommend. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, now with our cookies, of course, has to go milk. So I'm so curious. Leave in the comments, tell me, what type of milk do you get for cookies? Does it matter? Do you just grab any old milk? Do you have like a percentage? I realize for a lot of adults, like cookies and milk are the only time they drink milk. But you biscuits know that we're crazed. Oh, just checking on babies. And go through so much milk because we actually drink milk. Which I think is really good for you. But oh yeah. If you're worried about eating a lot of cookies for the, oh yeah, sugar, doing milk that has a lot of protein in it. Right? Any kind of protein substitute, it's really gonna help not spike your insulin, which is something I always look for, because you know, biscuits, that we really only eat sugar as a special treat. And oh, no, not the carnies, oh my. And so I always try to add lots of milk or have something cheesy beforehand, something protein, a little chicken sandwich, before I'm gonna go do all our delicious cookies. Oh, Abraham found some leftovers. Okay, biscuits, we're gonna go enjoy our cookies and clean up very, very messy babies. Yep, they're covered in jam right now. It's a horror show. Juicy, delicious cookies. Okay, so for me, when you're traveling, you gotta have like staple foods that you're on the hunt for. And for me, that is really good chocolate cake, a really good chocolate chip cookie, and depending on the weather, like a really good ice cream or a really good hot cocoa. So it depends on like the seasons I'm traveling. And on this trip, I was like, I want that kind of cookie that brings you back to childhood. Now, my childhood, my mom was not somebody that baked amazing chocolate chip cookies, but I would see it on TV. I remember the TGIF night, right? And you're like, oh, look at all these parents that make their kids cookies and milk. Oh, I bet they even used eggs instead of like the egg substitute stuff you buy at the co-op. And so it's just nurturing my inner child to go hunt down amazing cookies. I think that's part of why it brings me so much joy, is getting to give my kids these experiences that my kind of inner little child Rose so wished to have experienced. And chocolate chip cookies for me are one of the things that like brings me back to a time of simplicity, right? Chocolate chip cookies are pretty simple ingredients. The really good chocolate chip cookies really taste like just a couple ingredients, right? There aren't a lot of preservatives, there aren't a lot of other things in there. They're just really good. So I remember as a kid, my mom would make cookies, and she has a very precise type of cooking, let's say. And it's not the type where when you're a little kid, you get unlimited cookies, right? And it's such a powerful love of my body to be able to enjoy special treats and not look at them as naughty food. It's just great, lovely food to enjoy, right? It's not like, 80% of the time I eat food that I hate and 20% of the food I eat, is actually stuff that I want. Life is too short for that. I just want to enjoy delicious tasting nibbles, and chocolate chip cookies are one of the top ones. And I feel like to really enjoy a chocolate chip cookie, you have to slow down a little bit. Take it easy. Pour yourself a cold glass of milk. Snap off a little piece of that cookie. And it just makes me feel like a little kid in the best sort of way. Like no responsibilities, no worries, just an autumn afternoon where you go, oh, you know, I was out playing in the crisp wind, the leaves were all over, and now I am ready, oh, for a little chocolate chip goodness. And that's something that I find so powerful about food, is that it does evoke all these emotions, all these times and places in our lives. Oh my goodness. I will, you know, watch travel videos and think, oh, that place I so associate where this, you know, wherever this person's going with a certain food, right? That then is a certain time of my life. And it's so much fun to get to go out and explore what's delicious. Have my taste buds changed? And what is a delight as a family to go experience for food. I love that. I love the combination of things. I hope you enjoy this whole new series. I'm going to sprinkle it around. We're going to try out different things. Leave in the comments what food you would love to have us try out next, because it's so